you more than anything. I miss you. Please talk to me as much as you can. And like I said, we let go. We put matters in God's hands, man. Because I can only do so much. I'm only human. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, I met a guy. I was talking to a guy. He's pretty cool. He's asking about the channel. Hopefully, he'll check it out. But yeah, I don't know. People ask me like, what's with the whole Batman thing, or what do I do? I mean, I do the real thing. It's all the real thing. All of it has been real since day one. Hold on. What's up with this? Hold on. But yeah, I do the real thing. I do the real thing. It's all, I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious, but I understand to the public, they may not understand, so they have questions. I don't have any problem with that. But yeah, I do the real thing, man. And like I said, a lot of this is training. It's all real nonetheless, but it's still training for, for when I get up into these other cities and states, because I'm the real thing. So like I said, there's no dress up here, there's no acting. I'm really Batman. It's my purpose in life. So I think people are just not used to it, and it just kind of goes to show how the public interprets and sees things, and I think they're just so used to everything being fake and something like Hollywood or a movie or a film that's what they are used to and what they expect, and that's just not what this is. There was never anything Hollywood about this, but it does have to do with film and animation. But I mean, I'm trying to make a movie at the end of it possibly, or have them make a movie about me, but it would use the real footage of the real stuff that I'm getting into. So that's the best way I can explain it, man. I do a lot of training. This person can't drive. They can't see what's in front of them. Selfish. In the bike lane. The bike lane is not a lane for cars, people, just so you know. Okay, ma'am? It was a lady. It was a so-called woman. It usually is. But like I said, I'm just being real, man. And that's the thing, man. This society, I really want to focus and talk about that, because this society, y'all make so many excuses for the so-called women, right? And like I said, I only want to talk about this because it's the right thing to do, because this system is so, unfair towards dudes, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, I feel like I'm the only real man who ever existed. I don't look at them as men. I just look at them as whatever dudes, whatever you want to call them, guys. But men is a whole nother thing. A man, you can tell a man when you see one, because a man is super rough, rugged, raw, and tough. And that's what I am. A man is something just different. It's hard to explain, Like I said, I love the way God gave me. I'm gifted, but this is an inherent quality that came from the way I was raised as well. And in my opinion, it was just in me. And that's the thing, is that instead of just doing things to do them, I'm encouraging, and I'm here to encourage the society to think about what we're doing and the decisions we're making. To extend, what I mean by that is, like I said, what's up, Ace? Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, people, a lot of people, everybody's just going through the motions. Hold on. Everybody's just going through the motions with everything. Like I said, everybody just continues to basically reproduce without any thought process within it. And what you all, I can't say we, because I'm not a part of it. I'm not a part of anything y'all are doing as a society. I disagree with the majority of it. But what you all have done is you've created these generations of entitled millennials, okay? who think that their opinion matters so much, their judgment matters so much, they're provided for. Everybody does everything for them, and that's good. You know, I'm not jealous or envious of you, but I'm glad that y'all have that, because I don't, never did. I've been on my own since I was 16 years old. I've always had to do everything and help everyone else. Okay? That's the reality. So I've had to be everybody else's support system. I've had to take care of everybody else. I've had to do everything for everybody. But for those of you who haven't had it that hard like me, and I had to grow up quick, right? I mean, I'm glad that you have that. But the problem with that, with having a support system and a network that, you know, just continues to enable your behavior, right, which is not good behavior. They make an excuse for everything y'all do. They provide you with another option every time you mess up and make a mistake or fail. And what it creates is entitlement. It creates a generation that is incapable of succeeding. They're incapable of succeeding because, well, they've never known what it's like to really fail. Every time they fail, y'all are there giving them another car. You know what I mean? I know tons of people like this, giving them another opportunity. They never feel what it's like to just, you know, be at rock bottom and that's it. They never know what it's like to truly just fail. When they fail, y'all make excuses for their failure. And there's no excuses. When it's different, like with me, my survival has always depended on me succeeding. So it wasn't an option to fail. Feel me? Because if I fail, I mean, how am I going to survive? And it sounds real harsh to a lot of you, but it's what bred this success. It's what bred this mentality of what I do and how courageous I am and why I do what I do. It bred all of it, you know? Now, one thing I want to say, it's really not a big deal to me, you know, is everybody talks. Everybody talks. You know, and like I said, people are cool. I support everyone. I'm grateful for the few people who support me. But when people say things, I just don't understand them sometimes, because the guy said something about he knows people making six figures on YouTube. I guess maybe he means like within a year, but I still disagree. This platform is all fake. I think that people have had the wool pulling over their eyes for a long time, and I think that y'all believe the lies of corporate America. Okay? There's nobody making six figures on this platform. I can tell you right now. They pay 1/100 of a cent. Just being realistic with you. I mean, like, I'm doing better than anyone has ever done on this platform. All those fake YouTubers, they're Freemasons. They don't have real money. So the only man who should be making six figures, really 7 to 8, is me, because I work harder than anybody on this network. So if I'm not making six figures, it's impossible for anyone else to make six figures. That's number one, because nobody works as hard as me. Ask Ace, ask any of my real fans. Ask my girlfriend. She'll tell you straight up. I can bring her on the panel when she's ready to talk on here again, and she has before. And she can tell y'all the truth, how she feels about me whenever you want, Christina. If you would do that for me when you want, that would be nice. And you can tell them how you feel about my work ethic. I'll let her tell y'all. You know what I mean? Because I know that nobody works harder than me. And that's the thing. I was raised different. I believe that hard work does pay off. I don't believe it's about who you know. I don't believe it's about sucking up. I don't believe it's about being a Mason or being part of this network that's demonic and evil and been harvesting my energy for centuries. And it's proven every day. You see Jay-Z going to prison for the same allegations of what I told y'all all of them do, that I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop child trafficking. I repeat, I'm trying to stop child trafficking. It's in the movies depicting how Hollywood has been funded, how all of this has happened. The reason that God brought the Palisades upon California and Los Angeles and clearly Hollywood, let's be real, is because it had to happen. It's common sense. It's righteousness. See, these people told you in the readings the kind of power I have. I don't have to spell it out for you. These things are all happening for a reason. Diddy going to prison, Jay-Z going to be in prison, all these people, Elon Musk, the truth is coming out about who these people are. Most of you in the public, you side with them. That you're welcome to pick your side. If you want to side with them, that's fine, but you're going to lose. Just understand that, because we stand with God. This isn't about money. It isn't about none of that nonsense. And that's all. It's just, I see a lot of people overcompensating. Here, families get together, they provide with each other, and they still don't have any real money. You know what I mean? I see people, they like, y'all have money to spend on trinkets and little stuff, and they got little motorcycles and stuff they riding around. Like, that's all I see. Like, yeah, the reason why is because you know how to stick together and make money as a family. I've never had that. I've never had that. Like, my family stole everything from me, stole my inheritance, tried to keep my own checks from me, stole my checks, probably stole my mail. Like, my family's done nothing but try to sabotage me. So I don't know what that's like. I'm just being real. And that's my number one major issue every day that I have with the world. You feel me? But like I said, for those of you who have that, I'm happy for you, but I just don't. I never have. You feel me? I would love to have that. I want to build my own family and have my chance to have people that actually support me. Because if anyone in my family ever supported me, they wouldn't have had their hands out. They wouldn't have stolen all my land and all my properties and all my vehicles. They wouldn't have stolen everything that I ever made and every dime I ever made. They wouldn't have forced me to spend it. You feel me? So it's hard for me to relate to y'all because I'm just not in that position. I'm with God. God's going to give me new blessings, billions of dollars, new properties, new everything, new money, new homes, new cars, new whips, new success, new opportunities, new people, everything. All that's coming because of my faith. You feel me? And you can doubt it if you want. If you doubt it, I promise you, y'all going to be sadly mistaken. You feel that, cuzzy? Oh, y'all. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think it's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Again, I don't get offended at all when people ask me questions, but my response is going to be passionate because it should be obvious. It should be obvious what I do. I'm out here. I do the real thing, homie. I'm the real Batman. Everything you see depicted in the film. And when I tell them like they're like, man, that's pretty bad. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I appreciate it. Genuinely. But yeah, I do the real thing, bro. No sugarcoating over here. I'm a man of faith. I'm a man that God didn't let go of. And the whole concept is that I've survived the impossible. I've survived everything thrown at me. I continue to push no matter what. It ain't even about surviving, because survival is out of my control. It's in God's hands. I can't lose because I keep trying. That's all I can do. All we can do is do our best. You know what I mean? I have trouble even breathing every day. So my life is not in my hands. My life is in God's hands. But God knows that I persevered through everything. I just keep pushing. And that's what I represent, and that's what it's about, and what the Batman thing is about. It's about giving people motivation to keep going. Because if I can keep going with what they've done to me, and they means the people in this society all around us, these narcs, these narcissists, this society is evil and demonic, it's fake and a joke, you're all liars. None of you have accomplished anything. That's the truth. And all of you, like I said, with the boxing thing, anybody can sign the contract and hop in the ring. I own my own boxing league. They will compete because they already know I'm the best. I'm the best in the world, doggy. Out of anybody. Whoever existed. I'm talking, I'm better than Mike Tyson at his prime. I'm better than anyone in the world. I prove it on camera every day. Y'all fools don't want to compete. You want to talk. All of them. They want to talk and hide. If you think that any of these dudes in these pampered boxing leagues can come close to the bat, you're crazy. You're insane. Okay? They are not built like me, homie. Feel me? Y'all ain't out here like this. Y'all don't know what it's like to have to come, like seeing animals all the time and having to handle all the elements of nature and life. Y'all don't know what it's like. It builds something tougher. That's the thing with me. Even when I got money, I'm going to go out in nature and experience real things. Even more so, I'm going to push myself harder, because if not, you lose that toughness. That's what people don't understand. It's like a rock. Put the rock under pressure, it either crumbles or it becomes a diamond. It becomes a jewel, a rare jewel. Only way that they could create a diamond is putting the rock under pressure. Feel me? I'm a jewel. God is sculpting me. Y'all just don't get it. I'm a diamond in the rough. All those expressions, the rose that grew from concrete, that's me. That's exactly what I am, through and through. Always have been, always will be. So like I said, my whole deal is, I don't care how nobody feels. There's another honk. See, people support it everywhere. Feel me? But like I said, it should be very clear what I do, but right now I'm in some real heavy, intense, and it's all real. The training is real too. We don't ever be fake over here. But I'm in some heavy, intense, rigorous training I'm putting myself through. God is putting me through his own training regimen. And that's why they tell me, like he just told me, he's like, man, I see you all over the place. He's like, I see you over here, I see you over there. It's like, I'm like, yeah, bro, I move around everywhere. I do everything. Like, why? Because God told me to. God showed me all this. God's showing me the way. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You can believe me or not. Look in my eyes. Do I look like a liar to you? I'm telling you straight up what it is. God talks to me. God gives me divine instruction. I'm just doing what God's telling me to do, and I'm going to continue to. There ain't nobody who could stop me. Not a soul could stop me from fulfilling my purpose on this planet and doing God's will and what he tells me to do. I listen to God. You know what I mean? I trust in God and I believe in him. You feel me? 100%. I'm his son. So, like I said, I mean, that's what it's about. I can't see nothing, bro. This is so irritating. What is it doing? Come on. Playing games with the screen. What is it talking about? I'm not trying to turn no camera around. Feel me? He said my family stole my money and spent it on comics. I believe it. Mine's spending on a bunch of trinkets that they don't need. A bunch of nonsense that they don't even use. 100%. I get it, bro. All my teenage years, I'm owed all that money. I could take everybody to court. They ain't giving me nothing. Every ounce of money they get, they don't give me nothing. It's all intentional. It is what it is, though. So you look huge. Families shouldn't make money together, never works. Well, I disagree. I mean, that's what families are for. They're supposed to support you, not sit there and let you struggle and talk about you. That's another meme. It's a fact. But like I said, people are people, man. People going to do what people do. You feel me? I can't control that. I'm not worried about that. But I'm just saying, I want people to understand the message of what I do, man. It's all to help people, help protect the public. But I'm in hardcore training, man. I'm trying to get ready for New York. That's just the way I express it. We're going to be in cities and states all over the nation. But I'm training. I'm trying to get ready for New York City, man. I'm taking this to New York. I'm going to be the real Batman, the real thing in New York City, doing serious missions and assignments like I've been doing. That's all I can say, all right? We'll be back. 1.